Hello again, PadanFainius here, and today we're going to look at the Beast, the Tier 11 or Super Battleship, Tier 11, let's be honest, Japanese Tier 11, the Satsuma, or the Beast. I know a few of the streamers have had some games saying how powerful it is. PQ, I know it's a favourite of yours. I'm also a Battleship player, so definitely a favourite of mine as well. The guns are extremely powerful, and you're gonna see in this game just how powerful they can be. The Satsuma doesn't want to be brawling. There are a couple of negatives. It's very slow to turn, and the turrets are very slow. I don't have Yamamoto on the ship. I've got him on my Yamato because it's still a favourite ship of mine. Might swap him over at some point. But yeah, let's get started.
Enemy force sighted on the horizon.
The thing with the Satsuma is you've got the F, or the F in the chat button. If you get 3 good volleys, then you get to press F and get minus 30% dispersion on your next volley. It's stupid. It's far too powerful. I think you should just take it off the ship, if I'm absolutely honest, and that'll probably play as it should do. But as it is, because of that, you want to be firing straight away. Just fire at any range. Don't wait for angles. Don't wait for broadsides. Just start firing towards the start and get that super function or that F option highlighted. Once it is highlighted, the timer doesn't run down on it, so you can then hold it for a couple of volleys and wait until you can get a good shot on someone. So you can see here I'm engaging the Patrice straight away, not too worried by anything. The DD, I've noticed the Amagiri is on the other side, so yeah, I'm free to just fire away basically. And so we've already got a couple of volleys on. You don't even need to hit the ship as long as it's close. Sometimes it's all that matters. And you see there we've nearly brought the F up already. Not a big fan of the change the spotter planes that's made recently. In the past, you could be zoomed in, spotter plane, you're already at the sort of higher level of aim. Whereas now, you kind of have to pop the spotter plane, zoom in, press the button to take your aim up. It's not quite as fast and fluid as it used to be, in my opinion. I mean, I never wanted to not be playing the top view when using the spotter plane. I know a lot of people aren't comfortable with the top view of aim. Don't know why. That's the whole point of it, in my opinion. But hey ho, they argued with me that it was just for the range, and I was like, oh, okay. Another thing the spotter plane is very good for is shooting people in smoke. If you look at one of my earlier Monty videos from a few years back, it'll give you a good idea of how to do that. But you can see now, I've got the F lit up, which means now I can just hold that and wait for a good shot, good broadside, something like that. See the Petro and the Hanover pushing like absolute mad lads in this game. I do notice the Schlieffen reversing. I think he's just crashed. Perfect opportunity to press that F. See if we can get some damage in on range. Yeah, it's decent. 14k. I was expecting a bit more, if I'm absolutely honest. But hey ho. Notice loads of cruisers in front of me now, so I don't want to be pushing much further. This island's giving me a bit of protection, so good place to start for now. See if we can finish this Patrie off. One thing that does happen in this game is a lot of the time my colleagues, my teammates are taking a lot of the fire, leaving me to take pot shots at anyone I fancy, if I'm absolutely honest. Not such a bad thing really. It's a ship you want me to be firing at people.
Enemy cruiser detected.
hunting for targets. Is this Des Moines going to come out? Maybe the Edgar is. And then we notice that the Des Moines is just sat there full side on. So happy birthday to me. Not moving. Okay. I mean, you can do. Oh, he spotted me. It's actually easier to hit targets than moving usually as well. So yeah. Wow. 2 citadels, 40k. Finish him off with the next guns. Pick up our first kill, run 100k. Actually, this was my 3rd game of the day. The first 2 games I did 242k, and then 214k, something like that. So they were pretty poor in comparison to this one. This was a bit brutal. So we see there's some 2 cruisers and the aggressor over ahead to me, just to my left. So I'm going to use this island that's just in front to the left of me to give me a little bit of cover. Don't want to be taking mass fire. Yeah, see there, the island on my left of the screen there. Schlieffen's pushing in, and I'm actually capping. So, yeah. So there you go, we'll just stop here. The 3 ships sort of over to my left are being blocked by the island, and anyway, the Hanover's tanking for me. So I get to take pot shots. We'll try and get this Schlieffen dealt with first, and then we can sort of push into the 3 ahead. And there you go, an example of the guns angled 2 pens, 4 over pens, 18k. Like what? You can't really angle against this thing. That's the problem. Those 510 mils really hurt. And yeah, we get our shot off at the Schlieffen just before he sort of goes dark, and that should be the end of him. It is the end of him. Pick up our 2nd kill. Friendly Hanover's gone. So it's time to push in. Notice my Brest on the left of me. Needs a bit of help. I think he starts calling for it in a minute. I'm already accelerating. I'm already getting out there to help him. I also spot the enemy Satsuma across the map at about 20k. He's going to be side on in a minute, so no problem. We'll have a volley on him before we charge around this island and see if we can deal with the other 3. There's Satsuma full side on. Probably aimed a little bit high. Kind of expected more than this volley. Yeah, I mean he is. It looks good, but yeah, a little bit high. Definitely a little bit high. Still picked up 10k. And you see again, we've picked up the super function, the F in the chat incoming. So yeah, we're going to push forward now and help the Brest out. He needs a bit of help. I think there's an Edgar, Petro, and a Grosser there. Again, the Satsuma doesn't really want to be at the front of anything. It wants to have ships in front of it, giving it a little bit of protection. And see the Petro here, we'll aim at his nose, use the F button, and it's pretty good. 12k, it's good in a Petro.
Support the allied target.
Again, they seem far more concerned by the Brest than by me. I suppose they can kill the Brest, they'd struggle with me because of the incredible amount of hit points it's got and the ridiculous tankiness of the ship. You tend to die in this ship if your team's getting rolled, or you make a mistake and get torped up. That's it. Wow, that did some damage. So Petro nearly done. Our friendly breast nearly done as well, unfortunately. I do want to finish this Petrov if all possible. Should be the next volley. Oh yeah, he's only got 500 hit points left, so bit of a steal on this kill, but hey ho, that's the third of the game. And the breast goes down as well. Now, there's an Edgar in smoke here, so I don't want to be pushing into him. And the De Grosse, not too worried by German guns and giving a broadside in this beast of a thing, because it just doesn't take that much damage. So we'll give him one chance, because I don't want to be pushing into the Edgar. And then I should be able to kite and tank the De Grosse regardless of the different hit points. And that's basically what I'm going to do for the next few minutes. We just sort of kite, and I think we finish off the Edgar here with the F button. Super F! So we finish off the Edgar first, and then we kite and finish off the De Grosse. It takes a couple of minutes. Obviously, looking at this Edgar, he's quite low health. I don't need to get my entire volley on him, so I do spread the shot around to try and cover that space while he might be going into. 3 overpens is enough, we'll take that. And now we can kite the De Grosse. You'll just see these guns here. Obviously aiming for the superstructure. Quick check round. There you go, 15k. It's a pretty close game at this stage as well. He does 3k, and I'm like, okay. Bosh, 10k. Probably the worst tier 9 battleship, and it's a tier 9 against tier 11. Felt a bit sorry for him here, if I'm absolutely honest. Don't really want to get secondary range of him, so start accelerating. Doesn't look like he's got a secondary build, so there we go, 12k on the nose. Got the F button. Woohoo! Like we needed it. F button. Blam. 23k through the nose. 5 pens. Now he's in a lot of trouble. He's done. We're up to 250. Still plenty to go. Alright, so he's nearly done. At this point, I think to myself, okay, next volley should kill him, and I am getting drawn out of the game a little bit. I'm also see the planes coming in. So, as soon as my volley's nearly ready, and he's already fired, I'm going to start turning because I want to get back in the game. This volley should finish him, and I'm already on the move, ready to get back into things. It also helps me avoid a lot of the torpedoes, in fairness, and we pick up the Kraken. 267k, not a bad start. We're going to take a couple of torps, not too bad. And now we need to put the foot on the gas, try and get back into the game, pop the plane, try and get a shot on the tree, but I think he gets killed before my shots go anywhere near him. And I actually wasted the F button. Uh-oh.
Our team has taken the lead. lands in 5 minutes.
So we know where the CV is. He's pretty much straight ahead of me behind the island. And we know where the cruiser was last spotted. But he'll be probably coming towards the middle. So I'll just charge towards the CV and look out for the cruiser.
Spotter returning to ship.
Our victory is in sight.
There he is. And there he is. So we spot the breast in the middle. Think, well, I reckon I can get over here and get one volley in. And, oh dear. Oh dear. You see the one shell. There it is. There it is. Flat. So we Citadel him.
Cruiser destroyed.
Bit lucky over the rocks. 6 kills, and I'm thinking, come on, give me the CV, give me the CV. Take me up to the 300 mark. That would be a nice finish. And you will just see just how powerful these guns are at short range when the CV pops up and gets demolished. Gonna be here somewhere. Now you see him. Oh dear. Now you see him. Oh dearie me. And no, you don't. And that's 344k. Oh, we do have the screen on. Hang on. There you go. 344k. 7 kills, 7 citadels. And there's the team sheet. Didn't unfortunately take a picture of the individual damage, but you can just see the power of the Satsuma guns there. 344k. Absolute beast of a game. Beast of a ship. Bit overpowered in my opinion. Thank you very much. Take care.